Hi guys, welcome along to another juice review. I'm Damien from Form Vape Reviews, and today what we're going to do, we're going to be looking at El Diablo. So El Diablo is a UK company, again another UK juice company for us to look at. And at Vape Fest this year over here in England, they released their high VG range. So that's what we're going to look at. What I've decided to do with this review is split up the review into 4 videos. There is 8 flavours to go at with El Diablo, so rather than it being a really long-winded video and people having to try and find the different flavours throughout a lengthy video, what we decided we'd do is we'd split it into 4, vape 2 at once, and then it's just a little bit easier rather than having to sit through me droning on for ages and ages in one long video. I find for me, sitting through really long videos can be a bit tedious. If there's one flavour, for example, that you're interested in throughout a range of 8 and you're not really particularly interested in the other 7, so yeah, we are going to split it like that. And hopefully that'll make it a bit more user-friendly for you guys. So today what we're going to be looking at is 2 flavours. We're going to be looking at Calavera Catrina and we're going to be looking at Mambo. So this company is quite new, and they also offer a 50/50 range, which they've been doing really well with. The 50/50 range, the mgs of nicotine is 3, 6, 12 and 18. Whereas the high VG, which is a 70/30, is only available in 3 mg, which is the case with a lot of high VG recipes. For most companies, they do mainly just a 3 mg, which is fine for me because that's about where I'm at with nicotine levels now anyway, so I'm fine with that. Price wise, you are looking somewhere between £4.50 and £5 for 10ml, £13 for 30ml, £37 for 100ml in a plastic bottle, and around £40 for 100ml in a glass bottle. So very reasonably priced. So what we'll do today is we'll vape 2, and I'll give you the info supplied by El Diablo for both flavours, and then I'll let you know if and what I can taste in there. So let's start with packaging as usual. So what we have is the packaging for El Diablo, which is kind of Mexican-y kind of themed with sugar skulls and the dead theme and so on and so forth. Just like with everything else, I'm not going to go into too much depth. Child safety cap, all the info you could need on warning labels and everything, which you get with every juice company now, is all there. The bottles are a harder density in plastic, so they are a squeezy bottle. But slightly harder. Easy to drip with if you guys are using straight onto RDAs or filling tanks with. Neither is a problem. As you can see, I don't know if you can see this, makes it a bit easier. But yeah, so really standard with stuff like that. The packaging is nice. I really like the design of the labels. I think it's kind of cool. So that's good. So right, where we're going to start we are going to start with Calavera Catrina, and we have the Sigeli 75 TC, and we're going to be using this straight onto an RDA. It's a tugboat clone, I will add. We have 26 gauge canthal, a 0.4 ohm dual coil build, native wicks cotton. So yeah, we'll take it for a vape and see what we'll get from it. We are running at around 40 watts. So yeah, and the build is shown as 0.44. So let's see what we get. It's good. It's very good. From El Diablo's website, Calavera Catrina is described as a light and creamy custard with sweet strawberry and a vanilla sponge cake. And yeah, it's very good. I think the custard for me is as good as custard gets. I think it tastes really, really good as a custard. The strawberry is there, and again, it's a sweeter strawberry. It's not. It doesn't have the tartness of a strawberry, but it's really good. The strawberry flavor in there is really, really good. Sponge cake, yeah, I can taste that too. Oddly enough, it is there more so for me on the exhale. The vanilla-y stuff is there and it's really good. So the vanilla sponge cake is definitely there. Yeah. It's a really, really good juice. So that is Calavera Catrina. So we're going to move on to Mambo. So with the Mambo, what we're going to do is same thing. We're just going to put it onto a Mutation X2 and give it a drip on here. So Mambo is described as ripe banana, sweet cream, warm caramel, and a sponge cake again. Now, I do have to say, for me, before trying El Diablo juices, I've never really been huge on desserts as vapes. It's not something that I've really ever invested in. I do prefer fruit vapes, but I do have to say, after picking these juices up at Vape Fest from El Diablo, I am totally sold on it. Totally and utterly sold on how good this stuff is. It's super. So let's have a go with Mambo and see what we'll get. So 0.44 build again, same deal, native wicks cotton, 26 gauge canthal on the Mutation X2, and let's see what we get from this. It's really good. The banana flavour in this isn't a synthetic tasting banana. It tastes of, it really is like eating a banana. It has that not the bitterness of underripe banana, but it has a real banana taste rather than something that's synthetic. So yeah, it's good. And the sweet cream and the warm caramel is there too. I think the key word here with what El Diablo are doing is balanced. I think they have some really big flavours, or potentially big flavours, that could overpower everything. Especially a ripe banana, a custard could be overpowering. There's too many custards, I think, that just taste of vanilla essence, and they don't taste of custard. But yeah, the key word, balance. And I think El Diablo are really, really knocking it out of the park with what they're doing. So the sponge cake is there again. The warm caramel is there, and the sweet cream. The warm caramel almost gives it a like a brown sugar, like a demerara sugar kind of taste to it, like so. A really, really caramelly kind of flan dessert. If you get what I mean from that, it's really good. It tastes like a baked flan that is like the caramel is like crystallized and got that like really, really intense sugar flavor to it, but not a sweet sugar flavor. The actual flavor of sugar, not the sweetness that makes your teeth feel funny. It's just a really, really good juice. So yeah, that's Calavera, Catrina, and Mambo, and that's the first 2 of 8. And let me just say that the first 2 are so good. Also, just before I go, I do have to mention that these were supplied to me for review by El Diablo, and I do thank them for that. So they were given for review purposes. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll have the next 2 flavours coming right up for you guys. Thanks.